Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Free Food Party, the Revolt Royal Rumble. Game number 1, round number 1 between Inquisitor and DeadlyInterval. Inquisitor, I think it's under the name ErwTann as well, which is probably easier for me to say, so we'll go with that. Game number 1 is played on the Balkan Mountains, but this is a treaty spawn or layout instead of a supremacy layout, which I guess you can't control because it's a treaty game mode because of the No Rush 15, but this map is absolutely neutered of what it was in Supremacy. This is a strange one. There's no city towers. There's no gold mines in the middle of the map. I suppose it's a bit of a trek. The map itself is larger than it is on the 1v1. Yeah, it's definitely larger. Huh.
I don't know about that. It looks
no,
the
it's
same.
definitely larger. I'm certain it's definitely larger, or at least the distance between your starting TC and the raised plateau is a bit.
I guess a little bit.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Right, come on. So, what do you think we'll be seeing here between Mexico and Brits?
Well, Mexico, they have to go for H4 revolts. I'm very interested in how he's gonna go there, how he's gonna get there. If he's gonna go through H4, like maybe he can go to like Baja California or Central America, and then revolt to H4, back to H4, and then he can actually revolt to again in H4. That could be something that he wants to go for. That could be interesting because he also can send the revolt card, makes your revolts cheaper, and he actually can get there cheaper. That could be something that Mexico can use to their advantage. Maybe that's what Inquisitor is trying to do there.
I guess it all depends if there's any state cards via a normal age up process to the 3rd age and into the 4th age that he would actually like, compared to kind of going via the Central America route. I can't imagine Baja. You can do a Baja revolt, but I don't think there's any age 4 revolt actually, which promotes the use of outlaws, which is what Baja is kind of there for. You ever seen Eagle Eyes Maloney plays Nourish 20? Basically, was it Carteros, the Banditos, and the other one. You can get gold per kills, you can get super fast special abilities. They become really strong if you kind of revolt via the Baja California way and go that way. So it's potential, but because you're not really going to see Outlaw play in the 4th age revolts because of either Civ not really either revolt not going for that and not having Imperial Outlaws. I can't see Baja, so I guess it's Central America unless ErwTann can see of a normal traditional route via kind of H3, H4, which he wants those special cards for.
Yeah, so like Slow Pitch is saying, it's either going to be California or Texas. In British has Canada, USA,
DeadlyInterval is going to be revolting with Haiti. And I'm just going to put that one straight out there. His deck's called Haiti. And I also don't understand.
USA was the best one.
I also don't really know why. Well, I mean, I know why, but there seems to be a risk of players having a deck full of 25 cards. You've only got a chance to resend 4 or 5 cards before you revolt. Maybe 8 if you have some like Mechanism and other play like that. But it's kind of risky because you can spend all your time dawdling. Oh, should I go this way? Should I go that way? So we've got potential for Musk combat here. Grenadiers could be going Grenadiers. Got 16 sheep, so we could be going livestock, but we've gone for Virginia Company with distributism, so we're not going livestock. So why do we need all these livestock cards in our deck? It's just kind of, maybe it's confusing the matter, or maybe we're mana booming first and then sending in our livestock. But yeah, we got ranching and falling mills. I think it's another age 1 mill card we could go for.
Well, with this timing, you barely have time to send your 2 factories. And sometimes sending the 2 factories not even be worth. Maybe you're going to send some mercenary cards, might be better with strong units, so you can have a strong push if you decide to actually push your opponent at 15 minutes mark. That's what was my practice, but I don't know what this guy is going to think of.
I remember ErwTann's like an 1800 supremacy player, so very solid. If I'm correct, though, I think he played quite a lot of Osman, though, so it must be like maybe 1400 Edo tops normal.
Did you mute the game, by the way? 'Cause I can't really hear it.
No. It might be just because display capture, but the stream has the sound. Don't know about that.
Okay, it's just the Discord one that is not on.
So Inquisitor is going, I think it's 5-vil, yeah, 3-vil, well, 2-vil plus Hacienda, 5-vil, 4-vil, 700 wood behind this. Not sure what the wood is here for, actually. He's got enough res to kind of just about age up to the 3rd age. We've got to see what the age up could be. I don't think it's Sonora. Pardon me, I don't actually really know my Mexico age 3 age ups. Could be Sonora for Sonora Valleys.
Somebody went for TP as well, which is interesting.
That seems a very kind of supremacy rush with the up to 8 Narcos. Vasca's like the kind of the one I remember the most. It might be like a Sonora kind of go for like an eco play. We'll have to look up what he's going to go for. Age up will queue. Oh, he's going to build Haciendas on 700 wood. Ah, makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. I think you remember saying that it's like no, it's half map per resources, but treasure gathering's fair game on both sides, which makes sense because treasures are kind of you can't really balance out treasures. Neither player going for in-base trading post on the trade site. They do have Habsburg and Banner available. Obviously, Habsburg I think is one of the better natives in the game. +1 shipment, bit of XP for each building, good price. We probably won't see the other 2 techs because it's not really. They're more supremacy focused and.
Is it the Mayan Hussars they get, isn't it?
Yes, Magic Hussars over time, which it's really strong for the price of a. Oh
boy, he lost it.
The
ErwTann lost it.
There's a when we play Nourish Trade games with Eagle, there's a slightly unwritten rule of don't steal other people's treasures. Mainly because on Unknown there's so many treasures, but I think the main reason is you can't actually, because there's no rush period, you can't actually contest this. Inquisitor is going for cheaper Revolt switch. Oh, he's gonna Revolt to CA and Revolt straight into H4. Which actually, very smart play that is, because it's +7 vils. He will get the extra cards. So he's basically saying he doesn't want the H3 cards of Sonora or the other ones. Gonna go straight for Central America. He has enough eco to go straight into to go via Bauhaus as well. He's already got the resources to go back, so it might not be the end of the world, but kind of give up all your vils at that point, and for that to happen at 9 minutes is kind of brutal. So you probably won't. You either do it early or you just don't do it at all. Oh, it's a foul. Yeah. Oh, ErwTann has not prepped this at all. It's 1,000 of each resource to go back, and he kind of landed in this age with only 500 wood, which it's okay. I forgive. But he has enough resources here to kind of go amalgamation, maybe log flume. Even in this 15-minute, there's still time to make money on those techs. Look at what Brit's up to.
Yeah, he's like 5 minutes away also, so he's gonna have a lot of time to be in H4.
Yeah, so
whatever he wants.
The things what I find a bit what I'm finding interesting about this is that we put a time in of like 15 minutes, 60 minutes to Revolt, but because it's 16 minutes, players will kind of go really boomy and really kind of like a treaty style, a no rush style, a very maybe a slow initial kind of eco, but then large scaling growth abilities. That actually, we're not really seeing much of these coin credits. We do see DeadlyInterval sending in 1,000 coin. That has to be a mistake, and we haven't even seen steel traps researched from this Brit player. So I'm really unsure why. Because we have this ability, but I'm just looking at Brit's deck. It seems like he's only sent in Virginia Company, distributors them, and then went straight to the third age and hasn't really sent any other card yet. I'm kind of
Yeah, he's probably waiting for age 4 cards. Probably he wants a factory. There is not much time to send your factories as soon as you go to age 4. So.
So the first card you probably want is terraced houses, so you can start training vills. Well,
yeah, that would be a good one.
Because there's no revolt here for. I think Canada you keep your vills actually.
Ready.
But USA you don't keep your vills, so it kind of depends how you want to kind of. If you want lots of 16 sheep now being sent in behind from Delin to what's the elo this guy? There's a lot of card orders and chaining here, which I'm not quite getting behind. I'm not fully understanding. Maybe this is like one of the revolts he's going for has a lot of used to go livestock pen and actually, you know, with 15 sheep you might just drop down a livestock pen or. Maybe it's dropping the states for the XP and build some livestock pens because it's actually that
cheaper.
They are very cheap and the XP is actually somewhat hard to come by. But sheeps are kind of just bad and they do fasten really slowly as well.
Interesting. And also, like, sometimes depending the revolt your opponent is doing, it could be so many units that if you go for something very economic, even like for factories, sometimes you're actually behind. If the pressure is so strong with strong units, there are some revolts that you can come with so many stuff that if you go for factories, you're just behind. That's why you see like ErwTann going for a very early revolt, and he already has the 2 factories out. Where Brits, well, I don't know if
yes, no. What I would say is you don't overprice the factory. I think there's a lot of people who think factories are the godly gods, and you don't have your factories out before your opponent, the game's over. It's not quite as black and white as that. Because if I was Brits, I was in the 4th age, and I had a, let's say, you know, I had a better situation than I think what DeadlyInterval was kind of found himself, I would still send in Terrace Houses card number 1 if I'm going for a revolt which keeps my vills, because. Oh my god, what's he sending? He's sending chests of 700 coin!
No, that's a mistake. That gotta be a mistake. No way.
Oh, what?
Oh, he did send a fort though.
No,
that's gonna buy him some time.
That's the age up fort. Age up fort, that is. Why? What?
I don't know.
Why do these players sign for tournaments if they're sending 700 coin at 13 minutes? Oh my god, I've never seen that in a supremacy game, let alone in a no rush situation.
I think that is a mistake. You gotta be.
It's a blunder. Maybe looking for the cows on the livestock pen, but like, great, your sheep have fattened 80 food since you've put the thing down. He hasn't got age 1 selective. I mean, will he have enough resources to revolt? This is the question. He's got 2 minutes to get to that revolt stage. We gotta find out.
No, he'll be able to revolt for sure.
The chat are thinking this is already a disaster here from the Brits. So the score's holding it pretty strong though. It's going to give him confidence, which is great to see. I kind of think the Glorious Revolution, maybe getting the Queen's Rangers and something like maybe. You could do it that way of actually having army at 15. So, Caverna, here's a rule set. At 15 minutes, you're half map with your army. You're not revolted yet. Can you still attack your opponent before you've revolted? As long as you revolt before 16.
You have to be revolted to attack, I think. That whole idea is not for you to. Actually, that's not specified in the game, so actually
it doesn't.
It should.
It does because it feels like let's say we play Ottoman. It feels like 20 Spahi can come right in at that moment, take an attack, and then you revolt to Egypt, which I think
that's fine.
I think that's technically fine. Yeah, that should be fine, right?
It is, yeah.
So both players are going for the early-ish revolt at 15-10 instead of waiting for anything longer, but this gives them time to send a card. Card number 1 being Akans. Veteran Akans.
That's 80, right? 80s.
And then going for villager training from the town centre. ErwTann's going for Texas. It's all fine. He has the heavy cannons coming through. Card number 1 being 4 culverins to win the heavy cannon war. Does he have his factory down for guard culverins? He does have guard culverins down. There's a lot of shipments here.
Texas has 2 forward cards, which it's allowed to be sent.
Yes, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend you sending that.
Because Texas, you can also send the one on the top there that makes
Texas
3 units out of 4. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 2 cards to get there at this point. I wonder if the church has got mechanics. I don't think I want to not watch this. 1 rocket going down already. Splash fire. The problem is it's volunteers without. Okay, I haven't got counter-infantry rifling, but natural 2.5 versus all Minutemen, and out comes some veteran musketeers. Out of all the revolts, I wouldn't recommend Haiti on a non-water map.
To be honest, I've never seen Haiti before, so this is new for me.
No, they've tried to make it a little bit better in ideas, and one of them was like the whole base Haiti, I think, was pirates and treasures. It didn't quite. Oh, what's Mahonga wanting? Literally. Yo, Mahonga, what's up, brother?
What's up, bruv? Isn't it Tuesday?
You're live on the Free Food Party channel. Say hooray! Hello!
Hello.
What's up? Why are you ringing me?
Do you want to play some teams?
No, I'm currently casting Treaty Tawny Revolt at the moment. So I'm gonna have to.
What?
I'm on the. I'm on the FFP channel casting Revolt Tawny. Oh, 18! Banter. Right, see you in a bit.
Yep.
I'm back. Hong was like, should I play some team? I'm like, bro, you're not watching the action? He's like, oh my god! Lions didn't get Honga to co-cast, mate. We can't have triple cast. That's the worst thing in the world. It's a triple co-cast. So how many heavy cannons has Inquisitor got? He got eight heavy cannons at the moment with decent culverin Royale defense. What's the culverin Royale defense here from? Ah, the sheep! The sheep are advancing! It's a miracle! The 16 sheep which haven't been eaten yet are now advancing to the battlefield as a tactical block ahead of the rockets. I love this play. No hand cav can get on the rockets because there's sheep blocking it. Look at this. We are stretching the boundaries of the strategical mind at the moment. I gotta say, I mean, you know, we do encourage everyone to play and have fun, but this is on the bottom side of like what's going on. 18-minute sheep rush. Haiti, is it 4 Falcons or is it infinite 3 Falcons? That's not infinite 3 Falcons, not bad, but is it field guns or Falcons? And we're getting destroyed by heavy cannon and Colv. Game number 2 between ErwTann and DeadlyInterval. Round number 1 of the Free Food Party's Revolt Royal Rumble. I guess that is the new name for this event. Is the Revolt Royal Rumble. That's like the triple R. That's where we're going to be. Second game on Korea. Portuguese versus Spanish affair. Inquisitor playing for Portuguese in the east map in the colour blue. As ErwTann. DeadlyInterval playing as the Spanish going to the west at the map. I see 200 wood in his stockpile. He's not going for a trading post. Or a house.
Hola.
Or a market. Your thoughts, Governor, on this opening?
Yeah, it's very weird. I think a TP is really good. Doesn't matter which CV you're playing. I think TP is really nice. You do lack the experience, and you need to send cards in. I tried Brazil myself playing versus Battleham. Yeah, there's a big elo difference there, and I don't like it. Like his low pitch is saying he's not good either, and I don't think he's good. I don't know what ports can do. If it goes Brazil, he's not gonna be happy about it. And there's a massive elo gap here. I think Spain does have the favor. That's gonna be I think the gap just has been even out now because of their civilization peak. So hopefully,
Well,
Deadly can take a
yeah,
win
I
here.
don't think there's anything wrong with Portugal. I would like to you'd like to play ports maybe on a livestock map so you can go for the sheep first. I think the Feitoras actually might be the kind of wrong type of cards to go. It's on paper you think, oh, boom, you get TC's age fast, all that great, but it's kind of not as great as you think. Maybe I'm getting that kind of
Yeah, I don't
wrong.
know
So
what you just
you're
said.
only
Age
getting like
one though.
15 gold per minute, so eventually you might get 100 gold. But the sheep, if they're fattening up, because you stage up, and then maybe 1 or 2 to get to the fortress stage, and then bam, you've got 2,300 food ready to go to jump you to that next age and just keep pushing forward, training vills from it. We do have the medicine available. We do have refrigeration raw mint, but I don't think Ports actually has any eco revolts or non. They're just going away.
Yeah,
So
he's
that,
going for Brazil's. His deck says so. Feitoras
yeah.
is a must.
Oh, that's a TC save, isn't it? With extra TCs.
Yeah, he's just gonna. The more TCs you get, then you get like
Is it
more
worth? Is it
revolutionaries.
worth Portugal sending in 2 TC wagon card age 4 then?
It could be a thing, yes, for sure. It is helpful, but the thing is like they don't come as fast and they're so weak. And any like combination of strong cavalry and falcons, like heavy cannons, just gonna melt them, and then they're not gonna come out in time for you to defend. But I know they have to have a better plan. I tried myself. I couldn't actually make it work. Versus Battle Hunter, he played French Revolt and he played also Chile, and I lost badly, badly, badly. It wasn't even close. So I don't know. Maybe this is DeadlyInterval's best chance to take a win on ErwTann if he plays his cards right.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see how he wants to go about this. Agent up with a 2 vil 2 cow. He does not have 700 winners deck, but I don't think that's really much of an issue. It looks like it's going to be a 700 gold card one. Get up into the next age, probably age with the town centre. Will be my thing. He does have medicine. I'm not too sure if medicine affects the Haciendaville train. That's we're probably expecting to see Smash Gold as well. We've got the Smash Gold. We've got the Viceroy of New Spain, and the Marvelous Year. What card order of those would you actually want to go through? Because I think all of those are kind of somewhat critical for this kind of game mode, especially the Marvelous Year is 6 minutes of added eco, which you only need 6 minutes. The Hacienda is lots of Vil boom in there, getting lots of Vils out.
And they'll
Smash
say that he
Gold.
can do soldados for free in H4, which is could be nice. Coming after you revolted, you still having free soldados.
That's
Could be a thing.
well, yeah, but got no Vils at that point on the Hacienda really getting the soldados. Oh, we've got 2 villagers eating 2 cows. A lot of food wasted here.
Yeah, that's a lot of decay right there.
Well, maybe not as much. Like we're only down 10 food on 1 cow, so 20 food so far lost.
Well, that's way more than that. You would think that, but by playing Sweden so much, if you take a cow and you put it on the, for example, on the torps and stuff like that, you lose like 20-30% of your cow easily.
Yeah.
Out of decay. So for sure, he's lost way more than you think.
But yeah, so I think obviously the decay for livestock is much faster than decay for hunts anyway. But like when you see livestock like this,
Yeah, 3-4 views.
yeah, so he's lost 60 so far. 60 food because across both animals. Probably going to be about probably about 80 food lost in total. Like it's one of those like when you're eating livestock, you need to eat it with a purpose. You can't just have passively like, oh yeah, I just whatever. Like that's a boost, and you need to make it. You need to use it as a boost.
For sure.
Medicine was coming in here for he's cancelled it. guess I think it's fine because we're not like trying to boom to 99 bills. I think absolutely that's fine going for the gold. We need a little bit more gold, but has he seen his treasure? Yeah, he's seen 70 gold at the top. That get come in.
The only weird thing for me is Spain not having the TPs. It's like this is killing me.
And the other one is ErwTann's playing without a market. There is no market currently for him, so there's no hunting dogs or steel traps. Which if you're gathering mainly food for villagers in all ages, I think that seems like a pretty good idea. He has enough wood to get a market from his was it Paytora income as well.
Another interesting thing you might have to do is like a dock, and I don't know, could be a thing, because most of your villagers are going to still make can still make some boats if you over chop. Have an extra food, and you can do more revolutionaries and stuff like that. So, be useful.
He might make a dock. I don't know. He might make boats if he over chops. He's not chopping at all. I'm a bit confused. That thought process of the converter. There's no indication here of him wanting to go for a dock, and I don't think it's really going to help his cause because how much the fishing boats do cost wood. But you do make a good point though. But actually, if only one player contests the water, then the fishing boats they will not turn into revolutionaries. They'll continue to gather food, train your resilient revolutionaries afterwards.
Because he can actually make different units. Because those their revolutionaries just die so easily.
Dragoon combat coming in. Got the woods here for the 2 revolt if he wants to go that way. Finally got his market in at 8 minutes. The 8-minute 45 hunting dogs. Absolute joy to see. Slopage, I wouldn't worry about the score comparing ports in Spain. Having said that though, there's no herding going on at the moment, so villagers from the town centre have to walk so much further. Potentially actually hunt situation not ideal. But he does have double hunt here, so I guess it's not too bad.
Also, Conquistador is pretty good, Harrison.
Yeah,
on this match.
Yeah.
Korea.
Well, we Conquistador. Sorry, if we meant. I just assumed you're talking about Inquisitor. It's like, yeah, no, I know he's good. Well, you can't access it until 15 minutes.
True.
Treaty. So you need to get in there quick. Even getting your
you get in the Hacienda for Spain. Nice. That's different.
Chip comes in as well, so an extra Spanish gold crate will help him get to the 4th age. Quite nice. He will need to cancel. You probably want to cancel his bill straight away to get that revolt age epic.
Yeah, he's really far behind. I think it's also his ports get a lot of villagers, and the score goes towards that. Plus the actual town centers, more points, more score.
Go on, right here. Oh, he's on.
Maybe ports over scores, I think. Overall, but that's quite a lot. No,
I mean, 100 resources for Portugal is 100 resources. Like score is score. I think the score on the board reflects the Portugal's position of having 3 TCs all to gen in, most of his villas on food, there's some gold crates being ahead of that XP rate because of the trading post. Like Spain has declined a trading post in his base for there's no justifiable reason. And
yes, I agree. I think that's probably right. I think the advantage comes from the extra experience in sending more stuff.
Exactly, and more stuff means then more stuff. It's all these things are scaling effects, especially when you're getting really intricate about booming to, let's say, the 5th age as fast as possible. You want stuff to help you get there faster and faster and faster and faster.
Exactly. Because if you're waiting for a card, like I'm gonna have to wait now 1,000 coin to go to age 4, then everything doesn't scale
for a good player though. I'm so disappointed in ErwTann not getting steel traps by now already. Like the thing is, if you have steel traps, you can sell your food for coin at a decent price if you need the coin. It's not crime at that point, but getting steel traps at 12 minutes is a crime. Yeah, so I think there is a massive mismatch between the players. So who knows? We might win. Spain might win.
Spain might win this one, I think, because I don't know.
No, Caverna Spain won't win this one. There's too much of a difference. Sorry to burst the bubble.
That's true.
And actually, I don't think Brazil is as bad as people think it is. Like, fundamentally.
Yeah, fundamentally not. I think once you have like, so much advantage over your opponent and then you go to Brazil Revolt, then it's amazing. But if you play like Revolt back, like front to front, from scratch, I think Brazil has no chance.
I looked at Peru recently just because I remember the days of Peru. Well, Peru just seems dead at this point. Absolutely dead. There's no real reason to go this Revolt anymore, I think. Bit of a shame.
Yeah.
I've heard Indonesia's not bad with like the kind of flaming arrows. Barbary States is kind of dead at the moment. Grand Colombia, on a map where actually it's quite small, maybe actually the Grand Colombia Musk's decent. And they do have decent support with the ironclads on water. So, you know, just imagine 2 ironclads just turning up. The thing is, again, if it's after 15 minutes, you can drop a flag here, and as soon as you revolt, ironclads are landing here and bombarding your opponent's TC. What you could do is drop a dock, a research mortar attack, ship attack. If you're really super cheeky, sending naval combat beforehand, and you can snipe factory straight away, because there's nothing stopping the port player using his spyglass to have a look at his opponent's base and go, let's have a look, spyglass here, bam. Oh wow, there's a factory there. Two ironclads, right click, monitor factory down. I mean, again, I'm giving people ideas now. So I guess it's like it's fair play for like people to be like the first person to play this Revolt, like this match. But I've seen no practice games. I kind of wanted to get in here, just have a little look, because nobody's trying to do practice games. So nobody. I really wanted to cast like Lion versus Robot, like a kind of fun one, but there's no real kind of incentive too much for it to happen. Did we get?
Those are a good idea.
Yeah, we got McCounters again. That's all. See.
Colombia, yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's what I was talking about, the Colombia for the was it the 2 ironclads, but I think Brazil is just actually land on land is pretty decent because it's batch training of the you get 2 TCs on the Revolt, don't you? I think
People might have like 5 heavy cannons to just clean that up.
That was a lot of revolution. I know these are weak, but off we go. Charge. Point 31. We're going straight for the Guard of Honor goons. How many goons do we have?
Oh, Spain's not revolted yet.
We have 19 goons. Well, he has to hit that revolt button before 16. Who cares if he loses his eco?
Well, who cares if he loses everything?
Who cares if he loses his eco? He has to click the button.
No!
Oh! You have to buy the wood. He's got 35 seconds. He's got 35 seconds. Yes, he's got the wood. The revolt's coming in. He won't be auto DQ'd. Yes. That's the hype of the game. These
oh boy.
independents are pretty good, aren't they? Revolt's in. 20 seconds to spare. Outcome the SARS of death. Defensive heavy cannons actually. But hasn't got the advanced training on the factory. A bit of a shame.
Yeah, he's got caught up with the pant shorts.
Back from ErwTann. Oh yeah, because it's all the he had too many militia. He couldn't actually all control them in at the same time. Yeah, so if you actually had the 2 extra TCs early on, I think that'd be quite useful for the port player.
Yeah, that's not looking good for DeadlyInterval. I think that might be game. Yeah, he could have done way more cav and he had to revolt at 15 minutes, I think. He's just safer. Way too much stuff.
Well, we almost seen our first player get game lost by not revolting in time. We didn't. We almost. I really want to see. I really want to see a game lost by somebody pushing up 15 minutes. Coming from half map at 15 minutes and just interrupting the revolt process would be so great.
Maybe you get the town center right on time.
Well, let's speed this game up. Just dead.
Yeah, so 2-0, third one.
Well, that was a painful watch, unfortunately.
So ErwTann's gonna play the winner between Revolt and Radovan.
These
That's
are,
gonna be
these
a
are
little bit more
guard
balanced.
castors, aren't they? These are guard castors.
Oh, he sent them infinite cards. Very brave sending Castadors versus Spain.